Welcome. This is Dibia Wangu Chendo. I hope you are all faring well. The next tree I would like to talk about to educate our people on is about Orji, OCC Orji, in English, Iroko tree. I want to educate you on its spiritual significance. You know that Orji is OCC Moi, is also an ancestral spirit. It represents the god of wealth. Orji is an ancestral spirit that is in charge of wealth in any family or kindred. If you are growing up and you see where your family venerates tree, don't say that they are evil people. Please, it's an act of ignorance. Rather, ask questions. Dad, why do you do this? Or grandfather, why do you do this? They will explain to you. It is ignorance that make your parents to go and tell you stories that you'll be against your grandfather because they don't share the same religion with you. Ordinary is spirituality. It is not a religion. Because most people say African traditional religion, I will just laugh. Ordinary Igbo is you being a spiritual person. Alright? So what am I saying? Orji is a tree of wealth. People that answer Orji, they are supposed to be bearers of wealth, keepers of wealth. All right? Now, if you see anybody with the preface or suffix of Orji and they are not doing well, please check their background, ancestral lineage. It might be they have cut down that tree. It might be they are still not venerating that tree, giving it what it needs, acknowledging the ancestral forces, the Ubundichie and the rest of it. Are you listening? Anybody or family that has Orji, that family is blessed with wealth. The members of that family, they are not supposed to be poor. It is a big mistake if that family is poor, because some of them have been deceived into cutting down their trees, or they neglect the spirit, thereby they get poorer and poorer and poorer day by day. You see, that is the cause. So Orji is one of the mightiest trees known to man and spirit. It is called Aka Atolopa in Afa. I hope you understand. I'm not here to educate you on Afa language, please. So you should know that it has massive spirit in it, working spiritually, using powerful divias, and others the one. Orji is also a revealer. That is why some people will call them witches, because you don't know how they know the secret things that you do. These are the works of spiritual trees. Understand? So many do not understand this fact that Orji has spirits that does almost all the mighty works in ordinary. Orji can even reincarnate humans. Yeah. If it does, that means you will be rich. You and your generation, you will never lack. You'll be wallowing and swimming in wealth. Because Orji is the source of their wealth from generation to generation. That is if they do the needful, aligning and appeasing Orji, Okosisi. That is why you see the white trees tied around them, and some go there and kill animals and thank them. Thank God for the good works. And there are some people who are wealthy that you think they don't do juju, they don't go do okite or ritual or kill person. No, naturally. That wealth is in their lineage. It is also in their own akalaka. That is why no matter what they do, excuse me, even if they package shit, they will sell it. We have about two in my family. If they package it, they will sell it. Those days, my father was a distributor, or I was the sales manager. His team, they do well. Before the day runs out, he would have sold off everything. They would have supplied all the areas, even go beyond the areas he covered. You understand? Everybody knows him in my village. And this Umayan, I'm from Oka, in Okasa local government area. Everybody knows him for his good works. Whatever he had, he helps people with it. Even his cars, he doesn't brag like a big man. Even if you are going to the farm and his destination is towards that direction, you ask you come in with your basket, your hoe and cutlass, he will drop you. A lot of people, they know him for his good works. They know him for his generosity. If you don't have, come, my dad will give to you. The same thing is with me, but me, I don't get sense now. Because some of people that you help, tomorrow you become their enemy. That is why my circle, I keep it very small. Not to digress. Just know that if you have Orji, you have connection with Orji, the deity. You have to be in good terms with the spirit. Don't do things out of ignorance. Huh? Be in good terms with the tree. Even if that you are not the keeper, the custodian of that tree, whenever something like Orji's Redo or Mayaku to do things for it is like, bring your money, add your money to it, make sure your money is added and they use it to go to the market and buy those things and do the ritual for Orji. Are you listening? Don't say, what are these people doing? My church this, my church that. Be there and be misbehaving. There are a lot of people who are wealthy, big men. Do they tell you the source of their wealth? Even pastors, GOs, that the GOs and mommy GOs, do they tell you how their churches flourish? Do you know that virtually all of them come from spiritual ancestral background, except for the fake ones? So when they find out, they learn about spirituality, or you think they are not here on my page or on my YouTube channel, when they read up, they learn all these things, then they go back and be in good terms with those spirits. If there's any sacrifice that needs to be done, from the back, they supply the money and things will be done. Then they'll come and start deceiving you with this quote: give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and give to God what belongs to God. Are you listening? Who is Caesar? Is it the power that is from your ancestral lineage? Who gave that power that is in your ancestral lineage? Chukwu okike abịama, Chineke, ekekere ụwa. And they will deceive you with one book telling you those are Caesar. How can you call your lineage Caesar? Ishi ọdịkwa gị mma, ishi agbakara gị. How can you call your lineage Caesar? How can you call all the more your foundational spirit, your familiar spirit? How can you tell them evil? You see why things are not working well for you. Do you see why you rise and fall, you rise and fall, you rise and fall? You don't acknowledge those spirits in your lineage that are doing those good works for you. Even your Agu Munna. You don't acknowledge them. Almost every family in Anibo has Ogugu, Udo, Ngene. Ofufe. Depending on how they call it. Some call it Agbara. You understand? Be in good terms with them. Activate all those spirits. Don't go to them because you need money, because that is another foolish mindset that a lot of you bring. Immediately, let me go and feed the tree. It will start bringing money. You can't deceive them more. They see your heart before you come to them. So they know all these things. The best thing for you, even if you have appeased them, you align with them, get your Nzu, Orji, Edo, Mayoko, Alligator Pepper. Every morning, once the sun is up at the sky, on the sky, do your veneration. Call on your ancestors. Call on your Agu. If your family has Agu, call on all the osisi mmụọ. Tube fafa, mmụọ na-apụ apụ, akata aka, ikuku ama n'ọnya. Oke ngwu, oke mmụọ. Ị na-amọkwa ya nzu tata. You are greeting. Let today be a blessed day. Let this breeze blow wealth into my family. Let it blow away sickness if it's those ones that you will repel through your affirmations. Let me not be giving you people secrets. So what I'm telling you about Orji is that some families, you will see them. You will think that they did all Gwego. Their family, their grandfather was rich. Their great-grandfather was very rich. Their father is also rich. You are saying, is it not this kind of, only this business this man is doing? Where is he getting all this money? It is because of that Orji spirit. It is a multiplier. It gives wealth. And they are in good terms with it. Some, the kind of sacrifice their father, their great-grandfather did in those days are still, in action. Paving and clearing ways for them. You understand? But if yours starts fighting, you know that you people have neglected it for long. So people who do not understand ordinary Igbo spirituality will deceive you into destroying these natural positive energies given to you by Chukwu to help you in your life. If you go and destroy them, you will start becoming poor, you will start suffering. Because many families are poor today because they cut down their family tree called Orji. Then there is no more progress. Out of ignorance, you brought the enemy to fight the source of your wealth. Without you being in good terms with your family, ancestral spirit. So you now lead pastors, evangelists, prayer warriors, prophet, sister Okunelere, brother Okunelere to destroy your fathers and great grandfathers Ikenga or Bosisi more like Orji or Bunku. And the family ancestral spirit, they claim it is evil foundation or altars. Be very, very careful. Do you know why India excel today? Do you know why Japan excel today? Do you know why China excel today? It is because they acknowledge their indigenous spirituality. Don't you see all those great trees that they tie ribbons and whatever on it? Is it not after doing their prayer request, they will now tie the ribbon and even tie it on their hand like a good luck charm? You have been watching Z World since you didn't learn anything. Sorry, because I borrowed their culture. I love this. And mind you to loves it. Don't you learn good things? Don't you even see those people that carve our own artifact or those means of communication we call okpensi or oposi? Don't you see the way the Indians, they shape their own to be very beautiful, very artistic, very small, very portable, very fine? They even spray colors on it, a good color. Some are like bronze, some are like gold. It depends. They use good tree, mahogany, to do all these things. But our people, you go to the market, you will see hideous and scary things. That is why people will be telling us, the people that worship Alasi, they are like Ifa Pirapi. Please look at me, look at me. I have Orji, I have Nku, I have Akwakalete, I have Nochi, I have Ojuku. Do I look like them? Like Ifa Pirapi? Okay, when it comes to Ndị Ichie or Chi or Police Agwu or Gugunenwai or whatever it is, do I look like Ifa Pirapi? Am I not fine and beautiful the way Okike made it to be? It is because Igbos, we are spiritual in nature. We use those things as point of contact, Take it away. I can still function as long as I'm on Atarachi. Take those things away. Maybe let there not be a place that I acknowledge my chi or Ezumezu Agwa inside my Okpagu. Take those things away. They are all in me. If you understand spirituality, they are all in you. That is why you don't sleep with anybody anyhow. For women and for men. Else you contaminate your energy. You bring negative vibration. You bring Uchu and Oraku to yourself. Don't you know? They are all inside of you. If you understand spirituality. That is why you see some people operating even without seeing the physical, should I call it artifact or posse or pensi? You see them operate spiritually even without keeping all those things with them. But already they have aligned with their agu. They have done all the necessary energizing, appeasement, and alignment. Because it's all about spirituality. But there will definitely be a place of consecration for them. Because that is where you energize them. It's like a powerhouse. But if tomorrow that thing is taken away, I'm saying this for those people who are saying that they go to Dibia's house, they destroy this, they destroy this, they destroy that. Some of you say, Odumeje, he has destroyed this. More. Can you see it with your naked eyes? It is the people that they choose that can communicate with them, that have that right to see them, that spiritual right to see them. You that is ordinary flesh and blood, you say you are destroying this, you are destroying that, you want to liberate them. They are still there. But who betide you if they take up your case? No be person go tell you now. No be person go tell you. You go know say, now you find trouble. They will fight you. They will destroy you systematically and spiritually till you die. Except if you come for restitution. So be very, very careful. Some of you who are relatives that say that your brother or your sister who have a spiritual call to serve, that they are divine vessels of power, you say they can't do their ordinary. If they institute all these things, you go and destroy them. You are setting yourself up as a spiritual sacrifice. But before they will kill you, before they will deal with you, they will make sure they torture you. Or then you'll be alive and you'll be begging for death. They will make sure that they will close the door of every good thing that you are expecting in this life. Slow death. Don't say, they didn't say when you remove this thing, I will die. I will die. It depends also on the way the person and their spirit operate. Come and try it where I am. By the time you move to that main road, if motor no jam you, crush you to death. No say no be one now you come touch. That is it. As long as you keep your nso and iwu agu or whatever as a chosen person, that is how spirits move and fight for you. But if you are the type that the pleasure or sins of this earth, you are always indulging in it, forget it. Forget it, oh. They're not going to move and fight in your favor. Let me just tell you the real truth. So if you are destroying your father's Ikenga or Orji, know that you are beckoning on poverty to come into that lineage. Yeah. Because afterwards, things are going to turn bad. Because are you aware your family is the cause of that misfortune for destroying those things? Eh? They will leave you now. They will leave you alone till you suffer and die. Don't you know? After calling them to come and destroy all those things. So you better be careful. Because the other family will start experiencing lots of problem. Yeah, because you destroyed a lot of things. You destroy yourselves. You destroy the fruitful covenant enacted between your grandfather and those spirits out of ignorance. And ignorance is not an excuse. You were brainwashed into demonizing your ancestors who only did it for the good of their unborn generation. Ụba ma nkọnata na agbụrụ anyị na ọ na ngwuru anyị. Ụmụ nga na-eje na-abata ma nke Okafọ mụtara ma nke Okafọ ka ya amụta ma nke Mgbeke mụtara ma nke Mgbeke ka ya amụta. Ụmụ ụbara dịkwa, and you say ụbara agaghị adụ. That's the problem. So stop cutting your ancestral trees. Those spirits are more na-apụ. They bear witness and they testify. Yeah. They do good works of ordinary. No one plants them. They spring up on their own. They are in your family because Chukwu Okike assigned them to be there as helping energies to help people in life. Who are those spirits that go out to go and do those works when you as a dibia seal it by hitting your foot on the ground? They are the ones. They are the ones. That Igbo will come and spin a story about angels for you. Angel Michael, Angel Gabriel, Angel Uriel, Angel Raphael. What are those more for? Even though you call them deity and you call them idol. What are they for? What are they? Same way you have your Angel Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, Raphael. That's how we have Orji. Akpu, Ebenebe, Akwebilisi. Many of them are Nunuebe. They are more napu original. Original follow come. But your own from Ndiocha and Aroka. They mold it to suit them. They give it wings. I laugh, but the laugh no reach my belly. Why? Because ignorance has killed a lot of Africans. Ignorance have killed Igbos. Igbos should come back to what made them Igbos, and they will see how the land will be fruitful. They will see how the land will fight their enemies. they will see that, in fact, you can't be more spiritual than your ancestors. So, yeah, you can't be. You can't be more intelligent than them compared to today. The things they invented way back, you can't do it now, except by their grace and power and support. Today they are talking about IVF. When we have odomumu or emumu akwali omumu, what do you think it is? When you go before it and table your matter, and later you have a child, is that one no be natural IVF? When you go before Orji and say, Orji, look at this contract, I want to get it. And you get it. So you think the tree itself, waka go get the contract. Is the spirit inside. Tree is life, tree is spirit. There are spiritual entities in them. So you really have to be careful. Stop allowing Western practice religionists, ideologies to confuse you. Go back to your root. Follow our Igbo tradition and the indigenous spirituality so that you will have peace of mind. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you learned 1 or 2 lessons from it. Please bring your friends, family, even your enemy to come. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Dibia Wangu Channel. You are free to share it. Please share. All right? Thank you. And Chukwu Okike gozikwa gị.